All right, this is modeling warm-up number 9 on a Friday. We are making a coffee cup. In the future, this might not be Friday, but right now it is. So we're making a little cup. So if we look at this, we've got a thin wall, about 0.125 thickness. It's a round cup. And we got this handle that we need to make, and the handle has no breaks in it. And so that's going to be the biggest challenge of this, is how do we get this to add as one part and add it on there. So we're going to use some project geometry, some other stuff. We also notice that the arm is in the middle, so it's at the center point of the arm is at the center here. We've got the radius or the diameter of both parts here. So I could see us using a shell tool for this. You could also use the revolve. I'm going to show the revolve in the video because I think it's important to learn. And so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to start with a sketch in the front view, and I'm going to view normal to selected plane, and then I'm going to take my line tool. Actually, you know what, I can do this with a rectangle tool, and then all the constraints will be saved. So I'm going to draw two rectangles like this, and then I'll go ahead and trim these lines that I don't need. And because it's an equal wall distance, I'm going to use equal, and I'm going to make those two equal, and now I'm going to put some dimensions in here. So dimension this, I'm going to make this 0.125, and then for my height it's 4, so from the bottom to the top I'm going to make it 4, and we're losing some lines here. Now the diameter of the outside is 3. So if I go here, I'm going to have to take that and divide it by 2 because essentially I'm making the radius. Now, I don't even have to worry about the 2.75 because if I do this 0.125, it's the same. Just make sure that it's going the right direction. So 3 should be your outermost diameter. So now I can end this. I can revolve. I can click in my profile, and my revolve axis is going to be this little line down there. And so now I've got a cup. But a cup needs a handle, or a coffee cup does. So what we're going to do is start a sketch on this front view. So I'm going to start a sketch here, get normal to it. Actually, I'm going to rotate it down a little bit. In order to draw this correctly, I need the inside of the cup. So I need to project the inside of the cup. So I can kind of see that now. All right? That's going to help later. It'll make sense in a second. Now I'm going to take my circle, and actually if you look here, I can't get the edge of the circle, so I have to project the outside of the cup as well. So now I'm going to take my circle and I'll find the midpoint, which is 2. I'm going to make a circle, make another circle, and then go back to my drawing. Again, I got radiuses and I got to do diameters, so I got to multiply these by 2. So we're going to have 2.5 and 3. The diameter here, I'll do 2.5, and this one I'm going to do 3. Okay, so now when I extrude this, I actually want to extrude inside the cup, otherwise it won't, it's going to create a new part. So I'm going to end the sketch, and I'm going to do extrude, and I'm going to move my mouse over until I get, it's kind of challenging. And if it doesn't work, we might have to trim some stuff. So what I'm going to do is go back into my sketch, and I'm going to use my trim tool, and I'm going to trim some lines that I don't need. I'm even going to trim these. So I've got those all trimmed up now. And now when I extrude, it should be extruding inside. But I don't want this, I want this in the center of my cup, and so since I modeled it using the origin, now I can do a symmetric extrusion, and I can go back to my drawing and find out that that is 0.5, and click the check, and now I have my finished coffee cup.